Motorfest is making some pretty nutty changes, and it's almost revitalized the game for me. So it's all well and good that they're making some additions to the game. For example, the brand new island that we're getting access to, which I am so excited for. But I think everyone will agree that the biggest pain point was that we lost the crew, and it kind of demotivated me a little bit playing and progressing through the game hugely because of the fact that I was a little bit worried that my stuff just wasn't really going to be worth the time in the future. Sure, they had the ability to move your cars over and things like that, but the love, time, and passion that I put into a lot of things, for example, my own car being in the game, how do I know if one day the license for this car just expires? They can't have it anymore, and then in the Crew 70, this will be gone. Any remnants would have gone. So to catch you up, in case you didn't know, an offline mode is coming to the game. This is the exact mention.
We are currently exploring different solutions and can confirm an offline mode to ensure long-term access to both titles.
We love you, Fergus. Let's fucking go! I get so hyped about that every time. And of course, the topic of my car will actually be able to access it again quite soon with this new prestige ticket system, which is like direct feedback.
To access to previous summit rewards in a dedicated section of the shop.
FOMO, in the bin. Losing access to the game, in the bin. They've set this up now for major success. So I've got to be honest then, looking at this, you'll see the challenges. This means I've completed the playlist and the challenges. They definitely start to thin out when it comes to the new one. In fact, I did play a lot of this on the PC version of the game. Again, I get early access to it, but I just haven't done these things in my own game because, again, I was feeling a little defeated. So I kind of got some catching up to do. So I have to say, one of my actual personal kind of pain points is I actually prefer the playlist system and the progression and things like that than the Grand Race, which is the big PvP experience. But they showed this image on Twitter, which clearly shows, yeah, people play the Grand Race a hell of a lot more than they play playlists. I don't know if this is additional or if this is total numbers, but this was pretty eye-opening to me in a massive way, because the discrepancy between the numbers 3 to 30 is pretty insane. Oh no, they still didn't fix that. Oh no, I picked the wrong one. I mean, to be fair, I haven't done this yet, so maybe I should do this one and then jump to the other one. So here I am doing a playlist when, again, everyone just doesn't care about it. More people play the Summit. What? Which then really makes you think about the whole experience that they've crafted here and why the playlists make sense to their formula. But they also clearly don't. But you can see why they built it the way that they did. Oh my god, what a boat. Hello, Weasel.
Want to get into the business?
Yeah.
Have your own donk, huh?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. But there's sort of a rite of passage.
Oh, I see. I think the main issue that people have is that it's a little bit of a confusing system. They don't really know why they can't use their cars. It's maybe not explained super clearly. And then it's never explained again. And so people just, again, don't really enjoy the experiences. But then we get some proper unique experiences like the Donk versus Lowrider. So the fact that they're still putting the effort in to try and change it up is really nice. But the playlist, in case you don't know, kind of like the updates they did on the Crew 2, just kind of labeled differently, which is really great now. And the DLC's literally a premium. Something about that figure just doesn't make sense to me. Surely people, more than 3 million playlists, right? That means most players didn't do a playlist? I'm really confused. Oh yeah, they're doing bounces along the road. That's actually quite sick. Though I get why they created the repetitive formula that is available in these. Just like they did in the Summit and the Grand Race. That's why it makes sense. It's a bit of a miss in that aspect. Because even in their new playlists, they have, like, drive from here to here events where they just chatter at you for the introduction. Even though you're bloody cops, it should just be straight into one, bam, thank you, ma'am, every event. Every single one. Like here, for example, this is one of those just follow the GPS pictures for a cop event. Like, I like these, but this may be rehashed a little bit too much. This one doesn't make much sense. However, the crashing and bashing, that I'm looking forward to. You should get straight to this. Just have many of them. I think that's a good way to fix the playlist system as it is now. But I really think deep down long term, it would be nice to get characters and people you can build upon back. Even the Crew 2 had a little bit of that. The Crew 1 absolutely dominated that. And that's one big thing. Just again, maybe less cringy than they are now. And of course, the brand new car pass with the extra cars just kind of covers that base too. these cars, again, will, from how it worked last time, be accessible after the fact, like a week after. I'm sure they're still doing that. I haven't 100% confirmed that still yet, but that's how they did it before. You just get earlier access to them if you get the pass, you know. Mate, this is sick. I've not seen this yet. The donks pulling on up. Now, if there's anything like the previous one that I played, you can kind of, you drive a stock one and then you dunkify it, or you lowriderify it. Why did I never do this one? I told you why. Stupid questions. Is it done? Do I get that? No freaking way. Is that my car now? Oh my god. Now I'm gonna be honest, I don't quite get the whole idea of the donk, because in the other playlist you get to do the lowrider battle. Is this just drag racing? In cars with very big wheels, which means they're probably slower than they were before and more likely to get punctures. But anyway, here is the donk, the weasel. It looks so sick. What the frig, it does wheelies? I mean, that kind of makes sense. Based on the fact that... Now it's not doing wheelies. Well, based on the fact of the size of the wheels and the position of the wheels and... Why is it now no longer doing a wheelie? Come on, do another one. Yes! It's drag racing. Interesting. Did I read any of that? Nope. I didn't.
All you have to do is define your own style by choosing your first rims.
But they have to be chrome. They have to be chrome. I don't want to jump the gun and say that this guy... Wait. Oh. Oh!
Now brace.
Yep. I thought it was a drag race, but no, it's just racing with a interesting launch system. Are they like a burst nos?
But it got a move like Speedy Gonzalez. Know what I'm saying?
Wait, they actually put, you know what I'm saying, on the subtitles there? Oh, this thing's spicy. Mate, he's pulling away like a damn train. What I need to do is actually make sure I tune the settings and maybe ease them up a little bit. Or get my bloody foot down at the least. Come on. If I draft him, I'm going to gain boost or something. I'm not gaining boost from nothing. I used all my boost right at the start, didn't I? You gotta save it. You gotta be smart with it. That's a pretty... It's slightly different. It's slightly more tactical.
Don't let me down, D.
I got you. And the new music as well, even though I'm listening to the royalty-free versions, they added some insane music in this. Oh, I'm so ready to keep smashing out this game now. They've got their other challenges to do as well.
Good start, my friend. Real good start. Next time, we'll get 2 more dogs.
And chill out just a little bit. I can't help but feel like this would have been such more fit in the Crew 2 or the Crew 1 as a kind of expansion, which is rather unfortunate. I know we're still technically in the US, but you know what I mean. One of the other things they added was these challenges that come along with the main stage kind of theme. And, well, clearly I've been very great at all of them, but open 2 treasures. Oh, yeah, finished Grand Race, Custom Show. Wait, is that just register a vehicle in the Custom Show? And I get 60,000 XP and 40... And that goes for the competition. Oh, I see. It's in the story competition. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do that. It should just kind of like take you to that menu. That would be handy. Honestly, I don't really go to the Custom Show that often at all. I kind of forget that it's here, to be honest. So let's just submit a random car. If you guys want to vote for me and let me win, I'm going to put the Hop 1 in there. Wait, did I make that? There's no way I made that. Where's my reward? Come on, game. Have I done it? Yo, yep, I definitely did it. That gave so much XP. What the hell? Finished 2 events in the summit. 60,000 bucks. Money is crazy now. Drive 12 miles in free drive. Yeah. It wants you to use the creator and proto vehicle. So that I have picked. Fully maxed this thing out. I think it might actually be the first time I maxed out one of these vehicles. I've just got some really good gold parts that I don't want to get rid of. Wait, completing a main stage challenge just gives me 0? Huh? I was trying to do 2-in-1 with the escape. It just hasn't worked at the same time. It was pretty close, but we were very close to the 12 miles. 12 miles is pretty quick when you're in an F1 car. Who would have thought? Mate, 45 grand. That's so much money. And this is so quick now to get to the first level. The legend points, mate, that is fast. The exploration is so much better now because of these. And the 2 treasures, I've had treasures blipping the whole time, but I'm just like, no. My brain just doesn't register. I've never been much of a completionist, but Motorfest is definitely now pulling me back in that way. Just, it's revitalized the series for me a little bit again. I do kind of miss the looseness maybe of the old format where it was just so there was just so much different stuff. Having it so efficient sometimes almost feels a little bit odd. Does that make sense? Although I get exactly why they're doing it. It's efficient. I can't help but feel it removes some of the creativity that is possible for them making it easier to replicate things when almost, I don't know if I want them to replicate things. I want different. I don't know. That's what I felt so far, but it seems like maybe I'm wrong about that. And they're starting to kind of prove that. I also wonder where this bridge is going to be. Is it over here? I don't know. Maybe the whole thing is going to change. I'm excited. We know this engine is capable of doing a lot more big space than this. So I expect an island every year now, by the way, every tower. You've done this to yourselves. Check out this video.